do math. Fucking.
Hell no. Numbers, they don't exist to me.
Uh-huh.
Until he joins, I'm not gonna stop.
It's too busy playing
I'm gonna
Roblox.
get rate limited. Yeah, Discord just warned me. You're sending way too many messages. Stop.
Are you a bot? I think you're a bot.
I have to enter the chill zone for a second, or else Discord's gonna yell at me.
Would.
Oh geez, I connected to the map tool server and just I'm super zoomed in,
Oh.
like on just this one little part of the map.
I can see the individual pixels of this one tree or bush.
Yeah.
That pixel's very beautiful.
Crunchy. Is that a JPEG?
Well, Warkeeper, what shenanigans are you going to get into today?
Depends on what I'm allowed to get away with, Smile. Oh, I need to change my PNG.
And I still haven't drawn updated Scylla. Keep meaning to, and then I forget.
Oh, you.
The chill zone.
It's like, whoa, slow down there, bud.
Slow your roll.
Bro, you are
Calm
posting
it
too
down.
much.
You're going too fast.
Discord's like, please stop. It's too fast. I can't keep up.
I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy.
It would be really funny is if instead of doing something like that, you had to do like an image captcha. It's like, are you sure you're not a bot? Are you sure?
Are you sure?
And I'm gonna need you to do something a human only knows.
So
Stare
not
at
I'm
the
gonna need you to
mash.
break one of the laws of robotics so we can make sure that you're not a bot.
Sarah's doing it too now. Oh my god, I didn't mean to fucking upload that again. No, my copy paste.
No. Poison. Poison. You're not here.
He doesn't
Not
have to
even
be.
here.
He doesn't have to be.
What
He
do you
knows.
do?
If you have time to at, you have time to D&D.
True.
Hey,
But
Kate.
also, he's probably doing something.
Kate.
Yeah.
What?
Hydrate.
It's 3
water.
minutes in. We haven't done
Drink
anything.
water. I'm able to redeem it, therefore you must drink. A menace, Smile.
Is Letty playing Roblox?
Yes.
What?
I don't know. I don't know either.
What?
I'm going to
Is he a
interrogate him.
10-year-old?
I'm interrogating him when he gets in here.
Have you met Letty?
Yeah,
trying to-
but
You
He's trying to woo some like
you just
underage
answered your own
fanboy,
question.
Like, hello?
That sounds sketch.
Well, no, because all he has to do is go on Finster's Twitter, and he's good.
True.
like, do we need to stage an intervention?
Just like, buddy, what are you doing over there?
Last time someone tried to stage an intervention for Florida Man, they got shot. You show up, yeah, there you go.
Fuck off the Roblox, bro. What are you doing?
Do we need to make a Roblox account and go find him?
We all make Roblox accounts and go fucking like get him.
You're gonna come back. There's gonna be like 137 things or something.
More than that.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ.
Figured it out.
Work smarter, not
Yeah.
harder.
He cracked the
Indeed.
code.
The fact that I have Nitro, so I have even more characters to do this.
Honestly, you could probably just call him on Discord.
True. Let me go try.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't have that muted.
Forgot about that meme.
I went boy in his DMs and he went yo, and then he was like, oh wait, second.
$231. Oh, we're moving up.
Fuck yeah.
31. Oh shit.
He had a moment there where he felt like he was a popular streamer and he was getting DM'd by everyone. Why?
Does he have Roblox dollars?
Does he fucking have?
Is that what that gym is?
I have to be honest, I know nothing about Roblox.
Well,
So are we not having Letty tonight either?
I don't know who
Guess
he's.
not.
I don't know who he's talking about his feelings to in Roblox.
Bro, I don't know.
Bro in his feels.
Just trauma dumping on some 11-year-old.
Hey man. Oh no, wait, hold on a minute.
No.
What the fuck? Oh God, I forgot he does that.
Wait, he plays Wizard 101.
I think at some point he did.
My brother was a Wizard 101 kid and a Club Penguin kid.
Bro, where'd he get that money?
Where do you think he got that money?
My brother? I mean, my mom bought him the membership for Club Penguin for like a month or two.
My dad bought a membership to Toontown and then proceeded to use said membership the entire time and not let me play on it.
Lamau?
I was just like, really? I'm wondering if it was like an intense screening process or something.
I want to
but
know the person who got the lifetime membership to Club Penguin. What happened to
How are
that?
they?
Yeah, how are they doing?
Do they and only they have access to Club Penguin right now?
Did they get anything for that? Did did Disney themselves be like, hey man, you didn't have to pay this much for it?
Condolences. How much was that?
Oh, I don't know. Let me go look.
Intrigued.
I'm gonna guess somewhere in the 1,000 range.
It was 100% a lifetime membership.
Are y'all fucking serious?
What?
Yeah, I wasn't looking at Discord for a while, and I came back and I have to keep scrolling down because of all the fucking penny paying.
We
It was $60 for a full year.
Yeah, so probably like more. I don't know.
No man, just over here playing fucking Roblox.
Ditched us.
I mean, it does have good games on it, but like, why?
The good games that are made by child labor?
yeah.
Yeah.
Smile? Unpaid child labor? Smile?
It's a funny way to say made by children.
Yeah.
No, they're literally they're predatory adults that get kids saying that they'll get paid in exposure. Like it's legitimately predatory. It's a problem.
I personally, for one, don't think we should be exposing ourselves to children.
Probably not. No.
Man, y'all over here playing like online games that were geared towards children, and I'm over here at like in first grade playing EQ1 with my mom in our basement.
I played WoW before I
Yeah.
played any other shit. What?
Yeah,
I
but
didn't play online games. My dad didn't let me play Toontown.
I played that, what, the Fusion Fall thing on Cartoon Network, Gaia's MMO.
yeah,
I
but
wanted to
See,
play
I had a Gaia,
Maple
but I didn't
Story.
really play it. Or
Yeah,
Neopets.
but you also got groomed on Gaia.
Man, my mom wouldn't let me download Maple Story either. I was pissed. She was like, "No, you cannot download this game." And I'm like, "But why? It's my family computer."
I mean, that is good cheese pizza.
That's pretty good pizza.
Clipped.
Clipped. Send it to the FBI, quickly.
Bitch, I'm already on their list for threatening to bomb my neighbor.
I'm gonna make an account on this Club Penguin. Hold up. Hey, give me that teal penguin. Hell yeah.
God, okay. Morgan.
Well, that's me.
Would you like to recant last time's thing?
Me. Oh, good. I didn't check it. Okay. I have to get my notebook.
I'm so glad Morgan takes notes because my brain has just been fried for months at this point.
Let's see. I think last game we went to watch the gladiator match. We did not participate. There were sirens in the middle, as their kind of final test. And Lyndon listened through his familiar's ears and got charmed or whatever. So Teeny dropped him from a very high point to wake him up. We then, I think before that, we ended up going around and shopping a little bit.
Sounds right.
Yeah, and then I didn't write too many notes because it was mostly roleplay. We decided to engage with what's his name? Is it the Shields? The Shields of Seraph?
Hmm?
Yeah, we decided to engage with them a little bit because it looked like there was some hesitancy from one of the members. So we asked if we could have a private meeting with that person because we had interest in the order. And we also potentially set up a boat to be able to travel across the ocean.
What's it about?
What?
Nothing. I'm doing a bit.
All right. Well, look. I don't know. Go. Right. Like normal, you guys wake up in the safe haven after your day. What you guys do during the night and what you guys do during the morning is entirely up to you.
Hello.
Speak of the devil.
Penguin?
Huh?
New Club Penguin?
Yeah? What about it?
Why the fuck is it named that?
Because Club Penguin shut down. And this is a fan
they
thing
could've
like
chose-
the Town.
They could have chose any domain name other than
Well,
that.
I mean, yeah.
And you could choose not to do laundry in Roblox.
Hey, listen, it's a lifestyle.
You
missed
also-
He's on
recap.
that grind.
You also want to get groomed in Roblox too?
Round 2?
Yeah.
No, this time
round
he gets
two.
to flip this the
Oh god. Don't actually agree to that.
I ain't saying shit.
Okay, but you know, you understand that sounds worse than if you had responded with a negative.
I've responded to the negative 3 times now. How many more times do I have to say it? You know, it's getting real weird that all you keep talking about it.
A what?
Well, Lyndon, you have woken up in this safe haven after a long night. What did you do?
Try to remember what the hell I was doing. It was one of those real rough nights where you just wake up disoriented. Running campaign right now.
Yep. Every time a PC has to not be here, they're controlled by Aku Aku.
The fact that I get to this table.
I think this is from when we were having dinner the night before. I
Correct.
think.
Now, Lennon just woke up here. He's walks.
He just passed out at the table after dinner.
Assume he just walked in.
Right.
Just walked in. Hair is a fucking mess. Anybody's here.
All right. Well, today, Lenny, get to meet a pretty boy.
But I'm already here.
He fucking beat me to the
Womp
punch.
womp.
As well as anything else you want to do while you're in the port town of the city.
There was another magical item that Teeny missed. It was like a stinky bag or something like that. I remember that. If we wanted to go and hunt for another magical item, potentially. Another cursed item for Lyndon, I suppose.
You think you guys would learn not to take cursed items, considering Kenny's hands are right side up.
Nah, they based.
Wrong side up, Smile.
Right. Well, what do you guys do for food? As it is the morning, about 7:30 ish.
I mean, your boy probably made something. He does that TBH.
Then what do you want to do from here? As you still have time, have you never really specified a date and a time in which to meet the young Templar?
We said the next day. And the place.
I think we specified like lunchtime ish.
Sure.
But really, is
Specified
it
time.
all time lunchtime when you think about it? You can have lunch anytime.
True.
Correction, you can have lunch foods anytime.
There's
The same way you
specific
can have
foods for
breakfast foods
lunch.
anytime. I don't know.
What's a lunch food?
Like cold sandwich or something.
Well, can't you eat a cold sandwich anytime?
Exactly. You can have like.
Well, what makes it
specific-
lunch?
I don't know.
When you eat it, Smile.
See, that's what I'm saying.
He does have a point, actually.
Well, I'm not going to argue about this with you.
That means I win.
What what food has Dimitri cooked up today while they're arguing?
Probably an omelet.
Getting fancy now.
Is it one big omelet for us all to share, like in Neopets?
Oh my god.
No, whenever he came down, he was the only one here, so he only made one omelet.
Oh,
That's cold.
He was the only one here.
Yeah, that's fair. Sol was probably doing her morning meditation stretch thing upstairs while you were making food.
What does Mirko do?
Eat. I don't know.
Up
Do you
to
eat lunch food?
Whatever is handed out, she just eats. She's like that mouse, just eating. She's having her moment.
If you give Americo a cookie,
She nibble on the cookie.
she'll want some milk to go with it.
You know, we're so used to Dimitri like providing food for us at meal times that now this just feels like a mom making a point to their lazy teenagers.
He made an omelet.
Like we're all just down here like, where's the food?
Oh boy, I guess we're starving today.
Well,
I guess
there's
we're-
leftovers. Y'all can have leftovers.
Oh boy, I guess we're starving today.
No, Scylla
can
would have
have-
made herself some like eggs as well.
You can have some soup.
Maybe some fruit.
There's nothing in this house. I'm going to starve.
Have some soup.
There's nothing in this house. Looks at the pantry, full to the brim.
Lyndon's just
Dimitri
gonna have an
literally just
ingredient
bought a
meal.
bunch of food too.
There's like meat, vegetables, and fruits literally lining the wall of the kitchen.
Okay, so we know Dimitri can cook for himself and Scylla can fend for herself. Does anyone else know how to like do any of that shit? I would assume
I
Vindru
mean-
does.
America knows how to cook something. Not like a shit ton of stuff.
But she can feed herself.
Yeah.
I mean, Teeny doesn't really need to eat. She just drinks blood.
She just gonna exist.
Oh,
She just
here.
has what is essentially a protein shake for every meal.
Oh,
Uh,
that sounds awful.
Yeah.
There you go.
I can almost still hear her voice.
Oh man, that means Teeny doesn't have to deal with the okay, what am I gonna have for lunch? What am I gonna have for dinner? What am I gonna have for lunch today?
Well, as we
You might
put,
be onto something.
well, as we pointed out before, she can eat blood food like blood sausages and stuff.
Oh no, Teeny's British now.
No.
I mean, it's your future wife.
Stop.
I mean, one way or another, T's mom is going to get you two wed.
It'll be political.
Right. I'm gonna be right by you. From there, you can figure out what all you want to do. That doesn't involve killing each other.
Oh man.
Murder's
Damn
off
it.
the table.
There goes 3 of the options. Fuck.
Wait, what?
That, and I'm pretty sure Vineyard could just kick the shit out of Lennon.
Yeah, like the second that group PvP is enabled, I just feel like Lyndon's gonna get punted into the sun.
Fireball.
Oh no.
Don't
I would
test me.
never.
Heat metal.
I would never sully the glorious sun with Lyndon.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome, buddy.
I don't think you should be thanking him for that one.
You talking about archers stick together?
Well, let's see, we've been to the bazaar. We've been to like the group shops that we have interiors for. We've
They
we've been to
called
the
it a
docks.
bazaar, but it was really more of an average.
They got cat puffles now? What the fuck?
Gosh, what
I
do
love
people
you
do
are
for fun
breaking
in
my
this city?
immersion.
It confused me, okay? I clicked on it, I was like, "What is
I
this?"
am Confucian.
How do they make these?
Oh my gosh. Child, calmate. Why are you all floof?
Who's
Little
Floof?
floof.
His tail is poofed like a raccoon's tail.
I love when they do that.
He's fussing up and down the hallway. I don't think he can find my other cat.
They were chasing each other.
No, they were chasing each other.
Yeah.
Calm down. I don't know if he's calm, but he stopped yelling.
Wait, he was yelling?
Yeah, all the way down the hallway.
They just
God,
be
that
yelling
just really puts in
sometimes.
perspective how loud Hoo Hoo is when he yells. Because y'all
I
can
also,
easily hear him.
my gain is turned down on my mic as well. I have
And
like no
also the
suppression.
memes.
He also wasn't like right next to my mic. He was all the way down the hallway and I could hear him.
Judge
Like,
are
yeah,
just
y'all can hear
bitches.
Mimus, but she's literally in the room with me when she meows.
It's true.
Hoo Hoo will be like on the other side of the house by my parents' bedroom door and just screaming at the top of his lungs, and y'all will hear him.
Oh shit. Fuck this pizza up.
You're still playing Club Penguin?
Yeah, I'm making pizzas. I'm grinding money, dude.
Uh
I still don't. I still don't want to click that link.
huh.
Yeah, that link is so suspicious looking. Like, I know that Kate is literally on the site right now, but it's like against every ingrained internet safety rule I've developed.
TP. Nah, I ain't touching that, chief.
Alright. So you've got about 4 hours to kill before you guys hit lunch. You can do it spending time doing small time downtime stuff, or we can just go straight to it.
What do people do for fun in this city besides the gladiatorial ring?
Well,
Is that carnival?
you can go to the various districts that are not what they consider the poor side of town.
You know what they do for fun here. Wiggles eyebrows.
They
Bingo night.
you can watch the various hunters that leave the city come back with their kills, or the occasional time you can actually go out along the road and watch them fight said kills that they deem that are safe enough to do that.
Hey, wait a second.
But animals are friends, not food.
Tell that to the giant purple worm that currently roams the
I
desert.
mean, they can do
Okay, I'll
both.
make an exception for that one.
Didn't we see like some giant scorpions or something on the way
You
in?
did. Almost everything they fight is triple in size.
So just normal desert animal, but really big.
Yeah, so like scorpions that pop out will range from the size of a house to the size of a human. Um, Lizards are mutated and changed, so some may spew fire at you.
You hear that, Lyndon? Your mom's out there.
He's.
God damn!
Did anyone tell him that Lyndon's mom is dead?
I am
Oh,
so
shit.
sorry.
He wasn't there for that.
That's
Did
whatever.
no one
man.
tell him?
I'm
I'm
so
kinda-
sorry.
I'm kind of numb to it anyway. It's whatever.
I should not have joked that she was out there in huge, 3 times normal size. I should have joked that she was dead.
Yeah.
Frogs you in the shoulder.
But that is also where, as you've seen when you guys went to the grocer, I want to say baker, but that's bread. Um, that they get a large chunk of their meat stuff from those kills.
So it's ethical
So like,
because people need to eat.
so like,
Killing purple worms is always ethical.
so like, any
It's
They-
always allowed.
yeah, fuck purple worms. So anything they kill, everything goes to use. You even see some houses when you're walking outside that are covered in like the shell of a scorpion as a roof. You can see some have like the skin of like some of the giant lizards as curtains and stuff.
Oh.
In the
Worm curtains.
in the occasional fashion.
Sorry, I cannot think of a clever portmanteau of curtain and worm. I tried.
You're
I've-
excused this time, but if it
I've
happens
I've
again, it's
really
cars and
failed you.
feathers.
Really dropped the ball on this one.
Usually, you want your worm inside the curtains, not as them.
Cars and feathers.
Well, you might get put on a list if your worm is hanging out of the curtain. I'm saying.
Well, we got like the 4 hours to kill until the meeting with the dude. Do we want to go like fight a creature for
Yeah,
fun?
sure. Fuck it.
We're just gonna go murder a creature at random.
Oh boy, my favorite. Senseless killing.
There's also they do take you out on boats so you can see like the sea life of the port. So you can see like how they handle fish, how they deal with the oversized creatures that are in the ocean.
Very carefully.
Oh, spear does count as very carefully, but yeah.
Okay, so do we want to go fight a giant scorpion gladiator style, or do we want to go play dangerous catch?
Maybe you can find the 12 billion crabs.
Oh, sick. I've been missing
Where have
those.
they gone?
Oh,
Look to Shark Mafia.
Are crabs bugs?
Technically,
them.
some bugs are crab. Smile. All things return to crab.
There's only
Crab
one
is
step in the crab cycle, and
actually-
it is crab.
Crab is actually the most based evolution tree.
Can crabs be in my
It's the most.
swarm?
It's the most logical one.
Carcinization is a thing.
Most logical one.
If we ever
Got
find
your
an
armor
alien
so you
life
don't get
that's not
eaten.
crab-like, then
Lobsters are just mermaid scorpions.
yeah.
Personization, that's like you, Lyndon.
I don't even know what that word means.
You've been cancer this whole time.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
Bro, his mom is dead. Just
It wasn't
bullying
cancer,
him.
was it?
What's it?
No.
Oh, good. I didn't want to
Fancy
be
cancer.
insensitive about that.
Oh, you want to be insensitive about that part.
Yeah.
I cannot
Okay.
Not a
confirm.
Base.
monster.
I
Base
cannot.
Fenrin.
I cannot confirm or deny if monsterization is cancer.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't feel too bad about all the Lyndon's dead mom jokes. She was kind of a huge bitch.
Oh, that's the case. I'm not sorry at all.
Huge bish blood.
I'm certainly not.
Blah blah.
Yeah, let's just forget the part where she redeemed herself at the end. Yeah, okay.
She did what now?
She what? I'm pretty sure Lyndon was the only one who saw that.
Yes, exactly.
They have no
So he's
idea
just
that
sitting
that
here
happened.
He's just sitting here stewing.
Buddy, we don't know things if you don't tell us. Use your words.
Can you just stop talking about my mom? That'd be really nice right about now.
We'll just avoid the subject, go around it, you might say.
Can you just stop
course.
talking all around?
Of course, we have to go a long way around, if you know what I'm saying.
I will kill you.
To go to the gladiator ring instead, and you guys could duke it out,
I don't know.
not
if we should be
combat
encouraging
style.
I'm sorry, I'm a pacifist.
Since when?
Since
We
all
fought-
the time.
We fought mushrooms.
That didn't
Pacifist
count.
my ass.
I'll
What do you think a
pacifist your
pacifist is,
face.
Vincent?
There you go, that's the spirit, yeah.
You know what? That does kind of feel better.
You made a pun.
What have I
No.
become?
2 of them. Child, no. This is no.
I'm really rubbing off on you. Eventually, you'll be just like me.
No.
Insert Lyndon with Pim's face.
I mean,
The butthead to his Beavis.
So anyway, what are we doing? Let's do stuff. Unless we don't want to do stuff, in which case I'm also okay with not doing stuff.
I mean, I feel like we should go do something.
I guess.
So, what were our options again, Kate? We could go out to just outside the city, fight something. We could go on a boat and like observe fishing practices or whatever.
you can survey the city. You can go to the tour. It's not actually fighting anything. You're watching what they deem is acceptable to watch. That's not going to get out of hand. And then you can go out onto the boats, and that would technically be your first time on a boat in water.
You could see who gets seasick. Do we got to roll for
We
that?
will let Scylla and Dimitri decide because they are the responsible adults here.
I mean,
I'm a
guess
what?
Scylla's technically
Even though
an
I
adult.
am older than all of you.
Yeah, but that's an elf years or whatever.
That's Elfist.
Elvis?
Elvis Presley? Where is he?
He's not dead?
Elfish Presley.
Same brain cell.
He just re-rolled races? That's crazy.
Elvin Elvis Presley would be Elvis. Oh God, I had something. I had it and it's gone.
Okay. Take your time.
It's gone. You gotta let it go.
You got this. I believe in you. Crank that pun.
Elfish Parsley.
It's pretty good.
Huh.
Maybe you should have kept that one.
Keep working at it, champ.
Denied by the pun brigade.
That's
Ooh.
fine. They can keep the puns.
Lyndon,
Yeah.
your hair is slicked back.
Oh, fuck. The transformation begins.
Wait, do we all see the gemstone? Because doesn't he have a
Bitch.
gemstone in his forehead now?
Yes.
You're just showing that
Okay.
off. Someone's gonna try to mug you on the street.
It's
least
okay.
wear a
Work the
headband or
little Uzi
something.
Vert.
No, your hair is slicked back, and all you feel is the wetness.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he's not moist anymore because unless he's not wearing the ring or
No,
whatever Dimitri gave him.
It's still Cassiopeia. Ugh. Ugh.
All you hear
Is-
is, I can't believe you got out of bed with this kind of hair. You can't be seen like this. Not in my presence. No.
I'm starting to notice a pattern I don't like. I think he's gonna press the digitation his hair back. Not back to messy, but just back to his regular hairstyle.
Alright then. Well, Dimitri, you're the party leaders. Step
a
the
what?
block.
Yeah. He starts walking.
Oh boy, guess we're going places. Let's go, gang.
Finally.
What map? I was about to say. I was like, I can't go anywhere. This map ends. Space.
I mean, we could just travel into the void.
I mean, you've already done that once.
I have a question, Kate. Did you make this map?
No.
Okay, because I was like about to feel real fucking sorry for you.
I have made maps similar to this, like in scale like this, but not this
Great Googa Mooga.
detailed. No. I've made all the most of the Bloodborne maps in here.
Memus.
She is the meanest.
Like
Memeing it
not
around.
all 1-to-1, but enough that if you played the games, you would know where you are. All right. So, you guys are here. This is where your hotel is. This is where your bar is. And the surrounding area is where most of your shops were.
Oh, no tokens.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Later.
I was like, well, I don't see myself, and that's a problem. I kind of need to be able to see myself to move myself, but if no tokens,
Fair.
that's fine. Dimitri just starts walking in the vague direction of the docks.
Never mind, y'all. Y'all got scattered again.
We exploded.
Every fucking time, I swear to God.
I don't know what to tell you.
If you're ducks.
Child, no.
Yep.
Ray.
Oh boy, new map.
Wowie.
Everybody loaded in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Our characters aren't.
Oh, that's fine.
I can impersonate nothing. Here's my boy.
You guys walk down to the south end of the city, and you're at the port. You have been here before, but you really just made a straight shot straight to the ships. Here, you stand about center-ish of the port, and you can see all the buildings. A lot of them are businesses. Some are bars. Some are hotels. Or for places that for all the sailors and stuff. You instantly walking in get the breeze of the ocean, so you can like feel the salt on in the air. You can smell all the fish from your standard stuff like just carps. You see the occasional squid. You see what is technically not a leviathan hanging up.
So you're just not gonna question that thing over there?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure everybody's on the same page.
There are you do see some whales. Everything looks mutated. So like that squid you see has like an extra 8 legs on him. You see the whale has 3 eyes and two blowholes. You see everything here is so larger. Like the tuna, the standard size for tuna is just Japanese large.
Big.
Like the
Wait,
like the
there's no seas or oceans up top where we're from. We know nothing about sea life.
you know about fish. They just have wings up there.
Well, yeah, no, but we don't know about like sea life.
Well, what the fuck is that fucking thing? Check its vibe.
Yeah, bad
Yep.
vibes.
What do I roll to do a vibe check on the fish?
Check out the fish.
Oh God,
Did you mess up your pizza again?
no! I was hopping over on the tube.
Well,
I'm gonna buy myself a puffle now.
Wait, let me see. Can I do just like a wisdom roll to vibe check things?
yes.
For the love of God,
No, I
Kate,
need
please
800.
edit the name of that thing.
I need 800. Hold on. I'm trying to get the orange cat puffle, please.
I'm gonna roll animal handling.
Vibe check.
I know. I know nothing about fish.
That's you can't.
Does nobody
animal
else know
hand-
it is?
Wait, notice what?
Look at Cade's name in the server, or on the right side, and see what they're playing.
It just says new CP. That's all it
Is-
says.
Yes.
That is unfortunate.
I gotta get 800 coins, bro. I'm on the grind set.
All right. What are you
Oh,
trying to
God, what the
get
fuck?
out of the fish? Exactly.
Information. Where the fuck their boss at? Where are them crabs?
Crabs aren't part of the fish mafia, bloody.
Yeah, but they must know something.
All right.
You know the crab kaiju from Pacific Rim from the flashback?
Yeah.
I want one as a pet.
I just wanted the Pacific Rim. Or robot, whatever the fuck they were called. This game's hard.
The
What the fuck?
Jaegers?
Yeah, Jaegers.
Yeah, Jaegers. It's
Pacific
been a
Rim.
while since I watched that.
All right. Which of the fish you trying to get a feel for?
You know what? Why not that big one? Mimi, stop clawing the damn carpet!
Child.
She requires.
Baby.
Immediately zipped off down the hallway.
She calls for blood.
Mother.
She has scratching posts.
But carpet feel good.
It makes scratchy sound. All right. You see we'll say a 15-foot long Leviathan. You can see it is scattered about on about 3 tables that have been pushed together from head to toe. You see several of the fishermen that are there are slowly, like, you can see them, they're like, there's like 2 at the mouth, there's 1 at the tail, there's a few in between. They are slowly trying to descale this thing.
Interesting.
You see them, like the one in the middle is trying to cut into the belly to make sure that anything that it was in there swallowed, they can take out. You see them swiftly, but very accurately trying to take off any of the fins because they're going to try and sell what they can. Outside of selling the meat to people.
Where'd the wings go?
You see it has about 25. They are currently, most of them have already been stripped off, and they are currently on a table next to them in a row. They look about as long as a short sword.
Dang, how do you even catch something like that?
Very carefully.
You shoot it down.
Dude, this shit's hard.
I just downloaded a humble
Yeah.
card. 3 hours.
Is it good? My brother walked out and he was like, "That shit's a banger, isn't it?"
What?
Blood penguin.
Oh my god.
And then he said he bought the Humble Bundle and the Nickelodeon go kart game is fucking base, and I was like, "Oh really?"
Not the whole household getting into new CP.
My brother's an OG Club Penguin player.
I don't think that's something you want to admit.
I mean,
My brother was real on
they're
that
awesome.
CP grind back in the day.
I mean, he was like the right age for Club Penguin when it was like in its heyday.
Begging my mom, "Please, I need the lifetime membership."
Did you ever find how much that was?
I don't know. No, I didn't.
What would you like to do while you're sitting there watching this?
Dimitri, with his animal handling check, tried to engage with the only creature he semi-understands, which would probably be an animal with wings. I'm gonna assume that he failed.
Yes.
I'm also gonna assume that we're all standing around it like King of the Hill style.
That's right.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, these guys are like, you're just sitting there watching them, and they're just, it's like they do it every day. They're just smooth, they're accurate. You see pieces being taken off, like you see scales are in prime condition, just being put into a box. You see when they slide open the belly, you see water, whatever it has eaten just falls on the ground into like this little pit they have under the table. You see it's got the skeletons of some of the fish it ate. It's got some equipment that it found in the ocean that was floating around or on the bottom. You see like half of an arm is in there.
Damn.
One of them will offer you a slab of fresh Leviathan meat. It's
How big
purple.
is the how big is it?
The one they cut off is from the stomach, so it is. You know those big steaks that like they challenge you to eat in under like an hour or whatever?
Yeah.
About the size of that, but
Okay,
thicker.
proportionally to us short folk.
Yeah, I was about to say, how big is it compared to me, for reference?
The size of your body.
Okay.
Oh boy, he is not going to touch that.
What is Leviathan meat like analogous to?
We're gonna have to fuck around and find out.
Probably about the steak size of a wagyu and not just like the thin slice of it.
Are they charging us for it?
No,
But, like, I mean,
Oh,
I
fuck.
mean, like, what animal is it most analogous to in terms of the real world?
Uh, it would borderline be a cow, but like a sea cow.
Not a manatee. Fuck.
Those are protected. You can't eat those.
Not a manatee.
Those are called the cows of the
they're-
sea.
I
those are sea
know.
cows.
I know.
Would it be like gator meat?
It's not as
Oh, that's good.
it's not as gamey. It's actually just would feel like it's tender cow meat.
You haven't had good gator meat.
Well, if they're offering it to us for free, Scylla would
Yeah, fuck it.
definitely like accept. We can try some stuff with this.
Thank you. I was too small to get it.
Don't worry, I can do the heavy lifting. I'm the only one with the positive strength stat after all.
Can we just throw it into our cube?
Good, yeah.
Just stick up the cube.
Well,
Put up the cube real quick to go in and put it in the kitchen fridge.
well, you will have to cut it up and put it in your handy haversacks that are connected to it. But yes,
Yeah, then we'll just do that.
but you can see they're doing the same. The a lot of the prime meat they take is put onto a table, like all the stuff that you would see, like a say, like okay, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is okay. Um, you can see as they're doing this, they accidentally bump the table where the fins are, and you watch as all the fins simultaneously spout blades.
Oh shit. That's fucking cool.
Like claws.
Like a cat unsheathing its claws.
Yeah, but like linear, not like spread out.
Huh. That's interesting.
You can see once they've moved past the head, you can see where like the teeth go about 6 rows back, and all of them just look like a sandworm mouth when it's fully open. And they're just going in there. They're taking out each tooth. They're seeing if it's still in good condition. They're throwing it in a pile that you can see looks like this netted bag that they'll then take to the hunters or the people that fish, and then they'll turn that into something they can use. Same for the scales, same for the fins that they don't think are too damaged, and any of the meat that is either bad or what they deem poisonous gets burnt. But the smell is absolutely awful.
Yeah, how well are all of us coping with the saltwater oceanfront smell of like an old school dock that's gonna have a bunch of like gross shit in it?
Well, you in the amount of
I-
shit that you've been through, it's not the grossness of it; it's the smell.
Dimitri's doing
Yeah,
right.
that's what I mean. We're not familiar with that.
Go ahead and roll your Constitution saves. As
Liz in sensory overload right now.
Dimitri's right.
as you did
I
see
mean,
as you did see mushroom try and lick you with its belly mouth.
like the seaside is a special kind of fishy water smell.
Mhm. Wow. Your real questions will here go make it.
Like what? Huh?
Kate's
We need
over
you to
here
make a
grinding on
con
Club
save.
Penguin.
Oh my
I'm,
god.
I'm
It
fucking
is very odd.
swagged.
Oh my god.
Like I'm a puffle bitch.
Roll your con save.
Oh, concept?
Yeah.
Teeny is not doing well.
I feel like Teeny should like automatically win because Aku Aku's on her. Like she's wearing him and he's just filtering the smell.
You
No,
can
that-
see.
Verika's doing
Oh, yeah,
great.
Aku.
Yeah.
You can see Aku Aku is in fact making a face. He can't hold his nose, but you can see the face of a man that's just like, Jesus, we need to move, not downwind. But it's not only the Leviathan. Uh, you can see it's kind of like an assembly line almost, where you see the boats that are docked. Every fish, every whale, every manatee, every little batch that comes in gets thrown in. You see them just in a flash just start taking out what they can, throw throw the rest in, and it's just an assembly line as they do it, just down the port.
Whenever this water is, it's not good.
I feel like we've gotten plenty of practice with this smell because Lyndon has been here this whole time.
Going on.
Oh, we forgot to move to
The
the
wrong
session.
chat, aren't we? We are in the set. We're in session right now, bud. I'm so sorry.
See?
Figured as much. Goodbye forever.
Lyndon, you did not address my funny joke.
What happened?
You know what? Moment's over.
Well, what's ruined?
I was just having a moment because it seems like God's server advisor seems to be slipping on this. We seem to be in the wrong dimensional warp.
Oh god, Dimitri's leaving us behind.
Oh God.
Lyndon, what are you talking about, dude?
I don't even know
His
half the
cheese
time.
is sliding off his cracker.
What kind of cheese?
It's cheddar.
Dimitri's still on hold.
Based.
Oh my God.
Based on what?
God, you've been living with the hold music in your head this whole time?
What do you think pushed him to being neutral or chaotic neutral?
it, it the on hold music changes every couple minutes. It's
It's
not.
just sounds of the. It's just sounds of the supermarket the entire time. It's
I
fine. It's
love-
fine.
I love how
I guess
you.
I'm supposed to give Mariko uppies.
I love how
Puppies?
you got tinnitus in D&D.
More or less.
Something. God gives his funniest jokes to his silliest clowns.
Yeah.
Whose boat is this?
That is currently one that's docked there.
My boat.
We
Oh,
steal.
we're stealing boats?
Yes.
Oh, shit,
Borrowing.
we're becoming pirates?
But what are you going to do with said boat?
I want to
not-
see. Hold
not
on. I
call
want to
me a
see
pirate, I'll
how.
find that offensive.
I want to see how he does. I don't think he's doing too well. I wanted to see if he gets seasick. Because we need to figure out who's going to actually be on the boat.
Lyndon doesn't even question it. He's following Dimitri.
Onto the boat. Hooray!
Is that like y'all's boat? Can we just like do that? I don't know if that's how that works.
I guess Dimitri usually isn't wrong.
You're the one that says that we should live with anarchy. We should all just be chill with it.
I don't think that boat's big enough for all of us.
No,
It's fine. I'm actually getting sick.
you.
Someone else
I'm
should
not
see.
I'm not an anarchist. I'm actually a monarchist. It's different.
You no more than
What a
step.
shame.
No more than step on the boat. You see it start rocking, back and forth, in its spot, and you're just gone.
Yep, that's it. I don't think that I should be the one on the boat. Because
I
we're
mean, to
going to
be
be
fair-
taking.
We're going to be on a bigger boat, and usually if you're on a bigger boat versus a small boat, it's a bit easier.
He looks at the boat moving. No. I really don't think it should be me. Somebody else should test it though,
What are we testing?
to see if you get seasick on the boat.
Which boat are we going to?
He went to the big one, but you can go on any of the boats.
Still following you.
Oh, yeah.
Just using this random person's boat to test whether or not we get seasick.
It's so interesting. It's an airship, but it's in the water.
It's a
Yeah,
boat.
weird, right?
I believe they call that a water airship.
I think he's right, actually.
I know these things. I'm very smart. I went to class.
Yeah, to
It's
meet you,
definitely a
Ray
thing
Wet.
I did.
I
You know
went
what,
to
I'll
class.
give it a try. Let's go.
I did go to class. You can't say that I didn't. I was not
So just
awake for the
contact, right?
class, but I was physically there.
Yeah, it was a con check.
That's not too bad.
All right.
That's not so bad. I could definitely handle being on a boat.
Considering how I reacted to warp magic the first time I did it, I'm really not surprised that I don't handle boats well.
I mean, I had a bad reaction to the warp magic too, but I was fine on this.
Borf.
Orf.
Maybe it's the molecules being disassembled and reassembled somewhere else that got to me.
It's not Star
Yeah,
Trek. It's not
it was the
Star Trek
movement.
teleportation.
It was the movement for me. Well, anybody else want to try the boat?
While
I'm
we're
actually
here.
good.
Whoever does probably the best should probably be the one that rides the ship. Will pay
Are
for
we
the
doing a
ticket, and
roll
the rest
for
of
it?
us will ride the cube. Dimitri rolled a 7. He did not do very well.
Our poor bandwidth is suffering so bad.
Another 8. Lynn immediately gets off and is queasy.
Not fun, is it?
No, I'd prefer it being in the air. Ugh.
See, when you take the water airship out on the water, it's called water flying. Yeah.
One minute in that head of yours. 1 minute. That's all I ask.
I don't think you could take a minute in my head.
Probably not. I don't think I'd want to. But oh boy, would it be eye-opening.
Uh-huh. Hey, I didn't know you were into puns, Dimitri.
Smile. It's literally a
A lot,
lore
a
bard.
lot of space in there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of space.
Oh yes, I'd probably get seasick very quickly then.
Very roomy.
What to see?
It's what you do with your eyes.
That's right. In my case, only one though.
Yeah. Is there another
Like-
eye under there, or is it just the one? I've always wondered.
Wow,
And
that's
it's
so rude to ask.
classified.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll let you decide, but you know,
think you're wearing the eye patch just to look cool.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I will choose to believe what I believe.
That's all you can do.
I like to think that he does only have the one eye, but it still somehow manages to switch eyes.
Cursed.
And
See,
like
if
it's
you
some
if you flip his portrait, it's on the other eye.
Every every time you look back at him, the fucking eye patch will change.
Well, Scylla, at the moment, it looks like you're going to be the one with the ticket here.
Oh boy.
Congrats. Well, that's what I wanted to do.
Is that the only reason we came to the docks?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Can we feed
I
the
thought we just
fish?
wanted
I
to check
wanna
out the docks.
You
like
can't-
throw. I wanna throw the like fish bait into the water.
You can't do that.
Watch it like bubble up and like eat the food and then disappear. That's like the best part. Make the little kissy face when they stick up. That's funny.
You right.
It starts dragging Mario along.
It would not be the first time that we've had to drag Mariko along.
What are you reading anyway? Like some sort of book about penguins? What's a penguin?
I'm trying to read to figure that out.
Did you ever
I'll
Oh.
leave you to it.
Did you ever find that one scene in the rule book?
No.
Did you check the last page?
I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
Is there like a sequel to this? I'm almost near the end and nothing's happened yet.
What has happened?
It's a slow burn.
It's a slow burn.
You know, when it takes a long time to burn the book, slow burn.
You could just up the temperature.
Yeah,
no,
but
I
then
think,
it's not
I think he means
spicy
it
enough.
has a lot of pages, so it's a lot for the fire to work through.
Yeah,
What are you trying to burn it with? A match?
your soul.
Where'd you get one of those?
You have a
JC Penney's
soul?
is still meta.
Yes.
The JC Penney's.
You know, soul fire's not actually good for burning things, right? It's mostly decorative.
Probably why it's a slow burn.
You're all terrible tonight. Jesus Christ.
We're talking like actual teenagers, Smile.
Jesus.
Even right down to the someone's playing Club Penguin. Actual teenager shenanigans.
I'm not even on Club Penguin anymore. I'm working on the side.
Oh my god.
But you were on Club Penguin.
I was. I got my puff on. I'm good.
Working on that smut.
I'll continue for a moment. I'm going to restart my
Yeah.
internet. Fucky.
Have fun, don't get lost.
My PC's like, I have an update. It's time to restart,
love of
bestie.
God,
And I'm
be
like,
careful.
no.
Well, that's what Dimitri came here for.
Well,
Yeah, I'll just kind of blindly follow him around, so.
Well, you still have the shops here that you can look around. You can talk to the sailors that go in and out of the port, outside of the one that you already talked to. Try the cuisine.
What are the stores selling? I mean, it's breakfast time. I don't really want to eat fish in the morning. And we're going to eat lunch, so.
The stores sell a range from, you can actually buy like shark teeth necklaces. They sell earrings. They
How big are the shark teeth?
It ranges. Well, it's not just like shark teeth. It's just whatever teeth they have picked from whatever monster they have drugged in from the sea. Um, it r- ranges. Some are like you can buy a single tooth that's the size of like your thumb if you were like a very large man. Some are multiple teeth. Uh, you can see they sell bags that are made of the skin from the various monsters that they've killed. Clothing, shoes, and any items that they have found in the bellies of the monsters they sell here.
What kind of items, Smile?
Trinkets, baubles, weapons,
Uh,
armors.
can you boot me so I can come back?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Get
Now you all don't sound like robots.
Oh no, that's what it was sounding like this whole time? I'm so sorry.
Not for the whole time, but
There you go.
for like maybe the last 10 minutes.
I mean, that sucks. I hate when that happens.
You should blame Poison for that because he's not here.
Ah, yes. Not here to defend himself.
Get him.
Shut up, Letty. Shit.
A little hee hee got me.
What map are we on?
Fun.
Okay. I am here.
Welcome back. Did you get lost?
What do you mean? I was here the whole time. I was just spacing out.
Did you get lost?
One cannot get lost in a straight line.
I beg to differ. No, but legit. Items. Items. Are there any magical items? Intrigued? Shiny trinkets? Dragon-shaped things?
Well, where do you want to start looking?
Whatever shop is closest. I don't know which of these are shops.
Most of them are.
Whichever shop is closest. He will literally go to each shop if there's not something interesting at one. Be aware.
All right. You go from shop to shop. So you all go about 3 shops in. The first one just sells clothing and some like necklaces and jewelry that they've pulled out of the ocean. Second one uh, sells mostly only to fishermen, so a lot of their stuff is just uh, ocean things. So boots, they repair spears and other things that they use uh, for their hunts.
Since we're going to be on a boat for an extended portion of time, and I'm going to be the one out, it might not be a bad idea to get me something that's going to help me if ocean combat happens.
And that
Yeah.
I can see no downside to having a net.
I've got nets. I got several nets.
And they help in combat, right?
Theoretically,
Yes, if the target is not too large.
if I could ever hit somebody with them.
Correct.
It's okay, Vintron. You'll get to put a net on something someday.
Whoa. I sure hope so.
You'll
It's not like I obeyed my entire build around the idea.
Oh, it's a bill.
It's what you do with blocks.
True.
And lumber.
Honestly, if you like build them along a line and you call them a Roblox,
No. He will not elaborate.
All right, the third shop, as you guys go by it,
Third
sells
time's a charm.
one. They sell a cup. You can see it is. It looks like a normal wine cup. It's made of silver. The emblems around the cups, the top part, uh, look like an octopus. So the bottom part of it is the octopus. The tentacles are the things that are holding the cup in. You can see the octopus has green eyes. They sparkle.
Oh boy. Sparkle?
Mhm.
Tree's
This is the
interested in the
cup
cup.
of a carpenter.
What was it made of again?
Silver.
Bud? What do carpenters do?
Gosh, I'm making an Indiana Jones reference.
LOL referential humor in my D&D? More likely than you think. Dimitri's interested in the cup. Is there anything that stands out about the cup besides what it's made of?
The inside of the cup
This cup's all octopusy.
I think there's a better way to say that.
There is not.
the inside of the cup that is being held up is stained in red. Well, not stained, but has the color of red.
Would Dimitri have any idea what this might be?
You can guess.
Is he good at guessing? Smile?
Well, the only one that I think can figure it out is
Well, Teeny's not here. That's a problem.
exactly.
Quick, Aku Aku.
Aku Aku, we demand your wisdom. Teeny's got laryngitis.
He's got laryngitis. Okay.
Why else would she not be speaking this entire time? Surely she doesn't hate us. Smile.
She's just asleep and Aku Aku's piloting her.
We're
That
back to
is-
Pacific Rim reference.
That is actually correct.
Is she sleeping?
Let me see.
She caught another cold from something down here, so now she's just taking a nap to sleep it off.
Right.
What is it, Teeny? What do your goblin eyes see?
Well, it turns water into wine.
Yo, we're
That
all underage. Is this legal?
it turns water into wine that when you ingest it, you can breathe underwater for an hour.
Ooh. Do you still get drunk?
Useful.
Yes.
That's kind
Wait,
of
how,
mean.
how potent is this wine?
It depends on the stature of the person.
Oh boy. So this is an item for Scylla or Vindrin, but not for the itty bitties.
Well, if we all shared a cup.
Would the time be split evenly?
You would all get an hour. You just have to ingest the water once it's turned.
Neat.
Oh, so you don't have to drink the whole cup. You could just like take a sip.
Yeah, you don't have to do the whole thing. Basically, when you drink out of it, a bubble forms over your, like, from your chin to your nose, kind of like the mask you were doing during COVID. That puts a bubble over your mouth and nose so you can breathe.
Cool.
Sick.
That would be useful to have.
Nice. Dimitri will buy the cup. How much is the cup?
It's gonna run you about 200 gold.
The curse is that it's sangria.
Oh no, it's what is the most white girl wine someone would ever drink?
Eat Whitney.
There you go.
I love how you just immediately had an answer, Cade.
Either that, box wine, or Fireball. White girls drink those 3 things. But especially being Whitney.
There you go.
Okay, Dimitri buys it. He has the monies for it.
Okay. Uh-huh.
A cup. Are there any other cool items? Just buys all of the magical items, so the DM is like, oh no, when is this going to come up again?
Every time you guys fall into the water.
Well, there have been other items that were non-magical that I have brought up multiple times.
It's true. And it's
Wait.
Some
actually
items that
useful.
we didn't know were magical that ended up being magical. Smile.
If you put too much water in the wine glass, does it overflow or does it still keep working?
If you put too much water into the wine glass, the tentacles will move up and cap it.
Gotcha. So we can't put it in the ocean and ruin the entire ecosystem.
No.
What were you trying to do?
Be an eco-terrorist.
We
Why?
have options. We need to take our time with these things. Can't just go all out all at once.
We section it off.
Section it off. Are we trying to make salt now?
We could be salt farmers. You know what? That could be good money.
I mean, it's not money we need. It's justice.
I think we're good on money.
Most
just
of you.
surprised that
What
they
we
take.
need is regicide.
I demand revolution.
Okay. I'm down, France.
Oh boy, a guillotine?
Hippity hoppity, it's time for the chippity choppity.
Teehee. Just teenager things.
They sell a conch as well.
A magic conch.
It is actually extraordinarily common here. It says on the like the plaque on it, the sailors, when they enter certain areas of the water, will use the conch to the beasts that are in the water so they don't disturb the boats.
Ooh.
Does it only work on aquatic creatures?
Correct.
Darn.
Are water ganassi still considered water creatures?
Well, that depends what kind of water genasi you're talking to.
Probably a sassy one that needs calming.
Would it
No,
work
that's-
on Squid Mom?
No, because she's not an aquatic creature.
Well, if we go with rules as written, everything's a creature.
She is the definition of an aquatic beast, though.
She needs to chill. Blows the conch.
So basically, it doesn't work on anything that has above animal level intelligence.
It'll
Linus
work.
Locally hear that and buy one.
It'll work on large monsters, but it's usually the person doing it is already understands how that beast works. Kind of like a tamer, but it
So
will work.
Vindred, smile.
Yeah. Like
So,
as long as you know how the monsters work, it'll work on all the aquatic beasts.
I would just
So
say
like,
figure out where
so
to
like
find them.
crabs, crustaceans, lobsters, they're like
Mhm.
bugs, right, Vindrin? You know how those work, right?
yeah, I was
Yeah, you love
wondering that.
bugs.
Are they bugs? I think they're bugs.
They're
like-
sea bugs.
They're water bugs, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think that you could theoretically understand them should the need arise to calm them?
Well, as you know, I'm no scientist, but maybe.
Close enough. How much is the conch?
It's a
How many
gold
conches are there?
It's
one.
what?
Well, there's
One
like
gold?
it's one gold. There's like a line of them. There's like almost 10 there.
Lyndon's gonna want to buy one as well.
Alright.
Are there any more items, Smile?
There is.
Ask and ye shall receive.
They had you see a pouch. Mind you, this is not all in one story. You're hopping.
Oh yeah, we're booking it.
Yeah, like you're like looking at places. You're hopping through stores. Come across in one. You find a bag. It's got about handful size. Inside, you see uh, sesame seeds. They're about the size of a penny. You can see they are covered in what looks like seaweed, along
Is it
like
good?
the rims of it. Is it good to eat?
No, what kind of strain is it?
The ocean kind. The
Dimitri
ocean
will ask
man.
the shopkeeper what this is.
The shopkeep walks out from behind the back area. He is wearing flip flops, swimmer shorts. He's got a Hawaiian shirt on, and a pair of aviators. Dude looks like he is 60, but fit.
Yo, bro, what these seeds do?
You see him like turn his head, look at Frank, go, dude, who said that? I'm hearing things.
Bro, what these seeds do?
Yeah, they're quite small. Well, you see, when you apply ocean water to the seeds, and you see him take a little thimble, like more than a drop, you see the seeds expand to the size of a fist. Lyndon,
Yeah.
give me a deck save.
Fuck. I'm good at these.
You watch him throw the seed and Letty is stuck in seaweed.
Ooh, that looks like fun. Hey, Vindrin, this might be another one for you.
What was the
You said-
deck save for?
To not get grappled by the seaweed.
Ah,
It's really sticky.
Vindrin, this might be another one for you. You said that you like nets. This is very similar, right?
Is it similar?
DC 15 deck save on a dodge and a 17 strength set to break it.
All right, I'll take it.
You see the guy look over at Lennon and go, "Sorry, brah. I'd test it on somebody."
Is he just gonna be stuck like that forever, or
No, you see the guy like walk over and drop a thimble of salt on it, and it dissipates.
It is child endangerment. I hope you know that.
The only thing it was going to do was hold you down. You're fine.
Yeah, but I don't like being held down by the man.
That wasn't the man. That was a seaweed.
What's a seaweed?
It's a weed from the sea. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, actually.
Is it a good strain?
I don't know, Lyndon. You seem like somebody who'd like to be held down.
What?
I'm gay.
I don't want to hear anything from you, Club Penguin.
I'm not even on Club Penguin, woman.
Only had to happen once.
Never
Had to
gonna live that
grind.
one down.
Forever tainted.
Gotta be on the
Exactly.
grind.
You
got-
and your new CP.
He goes. He goes. Well, tell you what, you can have the entire bag for 10 gold.
Deal.
There is about 70 of them in there.
Holy crap.
That's a really good deal.
We have lots of shenanigans to get up to now.
Shenanigans. I
Note.
love shenanigans.
Note, you will have to obtain a bottle of seawater.
For what?
I mean, the sea's right there.
Because
It's like right there.
I know, I'm saying this because it only reacts to seawater.
We happen to have a certain container that is capable of holding multiple liquids and an infinite amount of them at that.
Wait, is it that it reacts to seawater or it reacts to salt water?
It reacts to seawater.
So if we
you
fill up our
can't tell.
jug in one of the compartments with seawater, will it continue to be seawater while it's in the jug?
Yes. I
Coolio.
don't think water becomes not seawater.
Well, it's kind of like, does it dilute over time?
Oh,
Because it's
yeah.
technically infinitely, you know,
Hmm?
Theseus's ship.
You just have to do the infinite holy water hack.
Yep, where you only dilute it to a certain amount, and it's always Pope water. It's your turn to hold the infinite jug of things. There you go, Vindrin. Now you have an infinite supply of seawater to use with your seaweed
Well,
trap.
Can we just use the jug to like refill a glass bottle?
Whoa.
Yes.
We could, but I'd rather it be on Vindrin's person because we'll forget.
Remind me
Yeah,
not to
yeah,
drink
right.
it though.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
drink that. We have another cup for drinking things.
It's so salty.
Did you drink it?
Did you drink the
Really?
seawater?
He just told you to tell him not do that. Clearly, you did.
You gotta sample it. You don't.
You really don't.
You can't drink seawater; it makes you crazy.
It tastes like salty Hawaiian punch.
Hey, that's dangerous. That's real dangerous.
It's like biting into that fry that you get at like McDonald's or something, and it's just doused in salt.
It's got electrolytes.
Oh, so good.
It'll help the plants grow.
I'm glad you understood what reference I was making.
I know exactly where that's from because I love that movie. It's so stupid.
Oh god, we lost Dimitri again.
Are there any more items to get?
God, you're like a child in a candy aisle.
What did you expect? He'll only stop once you say there's no more items to get.
Either no more items to get or something dragon themed.
Let me see.
And then it'll be someone else's turn to decide if they want to keep hunting for items. The shopping never has to stop.
Well, you would think Letty would learn his lesson after having a jewel and credited into his head.
Nah, fuck it, more jewels. I
For
don't
the
even
record,
remember what this thing does.
I'm pretty sure it was Teeny that got that one right.
Yep. Let's see.
Yo, are there any more cursed items here? We're looking for cursed items. Gonna see how many curses we can put on your boy.
Yes. A belt.
Oh boy.
It is a green leather belt. You can see it is covered in what looks like almost tealish looking scales. The buckle has the okay. How can I explain this without not
Bam.
watching Robot Chicken? It's got
It's pudding?
it's got the Starbucks logo on it.
Yo, what's a Starbucks?
Starbucks?
The old Starbucks.
Where it's a mermaid holding her legs up.
Lewd.
When you wear it, your legs turn into a mermaid's tail.
Boy.
Oh no, Cleo. Emma.
And when you wear it upside down, the top of you becomes a fish with legs.
Does it let you breathe underwater?
No, but you gain swimming speed.
Oh,
Wait.
that could actually be useful.
If you do that, you're just a Kuatoa now. Wait a second.
I mean, we have the cup. You could do that to get the leg fins, and then drink from the cup so you have water breathing, and there you go.
You get a swim speed if you have the mermaid tail portion, right?
Yes. It is equal to your movement on land.
Who wants a swim speed? Whatever that is.
I mean, I'm already pretty speedy, so if I
Can
get
you swim?
speed, I mean, theoretically, but I don't think I have a swim speed.
Would you like one?
It might be
Would you
useful.
like one?
Can I wear it like on top of my God, what's it called? My dragon hide belt? Or do I have to take my dragon hide belt off for it?
Have you never played a Final Fantasy game? You
Well,
just
this is
stack
a
the
You get to
Final
layer
belts.
all the
Fantasy.
belts.
You
All the
just-
belts.
You just stack the belt.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take it. Obviously, not put it on right now because that would be inconvenient.
That'd be really funny.
It would be funny, but inconvenient.
How much is the belt?
The belt is going to run you 100.
Okay. I mean, Dimitri does not mind footing the bill at this point to get us item. Are there any more items?
No, there's no more magic items ever in any town. They're all gone.
Dimitri cries.
Clean
He was just
town
looking
out.
for dragon-themed objects and tchotchkes. He just wants
Okay.
dragon-themed things.
But are there any mundane magic items?
Yes, it was the conch.
Are there any more mundane magic items?
There's a scuba suit.
Is there a dragon-shaped
about it.
anything?
There's no there's dragon skin thing here. Your best bet for dragon themed stuff will be in the Merchant City or Otaga.
No, I don't want that.
No, I don't want that.
Accidentally picked up the wiretap.
Yeah, for this place being ruled by an evil king, it seems to be doing quite fine for itself.
Right?
Maybe the king is not needed.
Are we the bad guys?
But you like, to heck with royalty, I say.
Didn't you just say that you're a monarchist?
That's because I'm technically of the royal family of my place. Like, it's okay when we do it.
Wait, you're like a royal? What the heck?
Yeah.
It's okay
When
when
did
we
it
do
ever
it.
come up?
You never asked.
Exactly.
Wait, where's Benjamin from?
I don't know.
Must
Figured
not
he
be a
just
pretty
fell
notable
asleep under the
family.
desk.
You can't even get painted clothes or painted pants.
Well, since you are very, very foresty. No, sorry, more that. From the Wandering Wilds. Or you know it as the Floating Jungle. Document. In fact, you all would have met someone that is slightly related to him already.
Was it the guy that was reading the book, the cooking book?
Yes.
Ha.
I say slightly as in like twice removed cousins type thing. Alright.
So, we're in the line to secede. Are you?
I don't really want to leave the Union.
You know what I mean?
Oh my god. Alright. You guys spend your 4 hours exploring the port. You have found trinkets. You throughout the stretch of 4 hours and hopping from shop to shop, you do get the smell of fish and food being cooked. It's everywhere. There's plenty of shops and like little side shops or smaller like carts and stuff that have been doing so all day. Also, as you are walking around, Dimitri,
E.
a letter is sent to you.
By what means?
A bird.
A board? Is it the one I tried to pet earlier?
No, the letter's the bird.
The letter is the bird, so it's like an origami crane or something?
Yes, so you watch this bird fly to you, lands in your hands, and becomes the letter.
Gently holds. He's a little worried that it's going to turn back into a bird. But he unfolds it. What
In
does the
it,
letter say?
in it, you it is written in like the old like text. So it's like it starts off with that like big letter, and it says, "Dearest future Templar,
This can't be for me.
my name is Lucas, or Lucio von Practice the Third Esquire. It is my understanding that you have acquired a meeting of such for me. I will be at this location. Please be prompt." And it points to one of the restaurants.
Whenever he turns around, does it change where it's pointing?
The letter.
Yeah. Like, is it
Oh,
pointing at the restaurant physically, or is it there like a map sketched on it?
it's like so you you have this like perfectly worded out. You see all the kernels are there, all the little dots, all the little cues and everything are perfect, and then it's this shittily drawn map.
Oh boy.
It says here, restaurant here.
Well, anyone like to come with me to the summons? I think Scylla was with me, right?
Yeah, I was with
Yes.
you when we talked to those guards. So
Yeah, I should probably bring Scylla, but probably nobody else, because nobody else was there? Question
well, the
mark?
rest of them can like take up around the restaurant, like outside it, and keep an eye from a distance because no one knows their faces yet.
You wait. You are the mom and dad of the group,
Are we?
and you
But
want to
Dimitri
leave,
is B.
and you want to leave the kids alone.
I mean, Dimitri leaves them alone all the time. Everyone just follows him. He didn't sign up for this.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I say as they somehow manage to set fire to the entire city and start a race war.
Let's go.
2 race wars.
Let's only start one, not two.
Oh, come on, they can have a second one as a treat.
They've been so good so far. They haven't started any race wars.
Not that you've seen.
That is a good point.
Right. So, who is going in with Scylla and Dimitri?
No thanks, I'm good.
I can, I guess.
Okay. Lyndon, what do you
Yeah.
do?
Just vibing. He's kind of still getting over the ship seasickness.
All right. Yes. Guys, make your way across the port. Up to here. A boat is submerged or is shored onto a bunch of rocks. You see it is latched down to the rock so that it can't move. The ship has been turned into a restaurant. You see a big sign over it. It says Joe's Crab Shack.
Sick. Where'd they get the crabs?
What's a crab?
It's not even a shack, it's a boat.
Is it like the flying crabs?
It's not even a shack, it's a boat.
You haven't seen the inside.
I mean, we had ponds and lakes up there, not big ones, but there were freshwater crabs. Oh boy.
Do do you two go inside and find a table?
Yeah, sure.
No, I meant
I thought you weren't coming.
He's just following Dimitri.
Yeah.
Does this boat, is it moving or is it docked?
it.
Is it like
It is
run
short.
aground?
It is short.
It is
It
short.
is
Okay.
not moving. It is. There's no water on it. All the rocks hold it up.
That's what's been run aground.
Do we just seat ourselves? Whee!
I go grab a.
I'm gonna choose the tiny table. I'm gonna make it as uncomfortable as possible for whoever for Lucio.
Itty
It's itty bitty chairs.
We'll put the team.
Wow, a normal sized table for once. This is actually kind of nice.
Isn't it?
Inside, you see various of the ships are dressed up like pirates.
And it's themed.
You see people enjoying various foods. Inside, as you guys all sit down, he's already here.
Well, I'm not moving.
No, it's Chris. There.
He had to change his size to sit at our table.
No. So, okay, this is medium.
Yeah, normal person size.
This is small.
Yep. He had to change his size to sit at the table with us. Scylla didn't do that. Scylla's just sitting there with her knees like pushed up to the bottom of the table.
Still is a trooper. She's not complaining.
You see him walk in. You can hear the clanking of his armor. He sits down. He goes, "Ah, you must be the one that the guard said was looking for me." He
How
said,
did you know that?
He is profileless.
he points to the letter he sent. The bird attracts to your mana only. We only need a face.
So the bird's profiling us?
No, the bird's tracking you.
That sounds like
Yeah,
profiling.
we're-
but
I don't
that's
remember the
just-
bird ever
word,
seeing
yeah?
us.
No, but the guard did.
We can leave no witnesses.
Because it's my understanding that you wanted to inquiry about joining Shields, yes?
Joining, I was just interested in more information. He tries to fold the bird back and does so very, very poorly, but gives it back anyway.
You stuff it into like the inside of his armor. Well, I can answer many questions that you want. Where would you like to start?
It's a good question. I didn't expect us to get this far. Smile, I say out of character.
I
He'll ask
assume,
why he doesn't wear a helmet.
I just assume Mariko is sitting on the chair backwards.
Absolutely.
Won't even look at the crabs, man. Won't even look at the crabs.
Yes. Ah, um. You see, there are certain individuals within the Templar that are allowed to abstain from wearing a helmet as per rules. That used to be an old rule that even the top brass must wear their helmets at all times due to the integrity and pride. However, after they collapsed, they changed a few things over time that were, as the higher ups saw it, tyrannical.
So you're pretty high up?
I am third in line to the Templars, yes.
I see. What's going to happen to the people that were that managed to survive the Siren's call yesterday?
They will be taken to the capital, where they will be trained and indoctrinated into the Order of the Templar.
What does training entail?
Various months of going through, understand the process of how things work in the castle, the rules, what you are allowed to do, what you're not allowed to do, how you must dress, the attitude you must have towards your superiors and those around you, and you are imbued with the castle's energy.
Imbued?
They undergo a process in which they are strengthened. Their muscles, their body is done so that they can properly be prepared to protect the king and the queen.
What happens if they end up not being a good fit for that particular branch? What happens to that process? Do they remain as strong as they were? Is it
Some
taken away?
some do fail the imbuing process. What happens to them, I am not entirely sure. I've never actually seen it. What happens to them?
That's a little concerning considering that you're third in line.
Well, they tell me that they are put into a hospice-esque care and brought back to a functioning way.
They
So,
tell you.
well, a siren's call is quite deadly when it's fully used and can kill a full-grown man who has been a knight for years. They got a simple taste of what half of one was.
They were only half sirens?
More, they were neutered in a way.
What?
Their tongues are cut out.
Oh, that's unfortunate. The ones that failed the siren's call, we kind of know what happens to them, but what about those who undergo the conditioning but end up not doing well in that order? What happens to those people? Like they survived the siren's call. What happens next?
They are demoted.
See, the gentleman before said that if a person's not a particularly good fit, they get reassigned to another order.
Yes, that's what demoted means.
Oh,
Most of them who fail or are not fit or may break too many rules are demoted down to. I don't remember what I call these guys. The Squires of Guidance. Most knights who decide that they want to join the order will start here. Those who have failed are put in that order to be watched in case they do any other things while still doing their duty to the kingdom.
I see. So it's kind of like this order. There's like a hierarchy of orders then.
Correct. There is a total of 5. Well, 4 if you count the main ones, and one that is only answers to the queen herself.
Oh yes, Dimitri knows this information, but his player needs to look it up.
Those 4 that are under the king's orders keep the kingdom in order, while the 5th answers only to the queen and her ambitions.
Ah, so the Lancers of the Mother, right?
Correct.
I see, I see.
Though the leader of the order has changed many times over the years, it has stayed, for the most part, intact.
Hmm. He's thinking thoughts.
Mhm.
So if there is a strengthening process for this order, are there other in the other orders, are there other processes to strengthen the people there?
Each one has its outside of the squires of guidance, who are just simply squires who uh, aspire to be in the other orders. Each one has its own way of training and its own way of making sure you are fit.
What deems a person as fit?
Usually the requirements are per which one you wish to join. The highest would be the seraph because they must attune to the king. They must attend to the king at all times. The royal family is their top priority, no matter what. The preservers, well, that depends on how you view them, anyway. Most preservers are, if I remember right,
Influencers.
are cursed once they enter the hold.
Oh, so they are influencers.
From my understanding, now mind you, I've never really met one outside of sanctioned meetings. From rumors I've heard, they're cursed upon getting into the current sect that they're in, and if they let loose any information, they die instantly before they can get it out. At least from what I've been told.
Hmm.
They are very strict about information and how it is used, obtained, and spread.
I see. So there's really not getting out of this once you've joined, is there?
From what I understand, yes. I've heard rumors that there are people within that sect that are allowed to free roam and do as they want, but I understand that is a special privilege only to special few.
Gotcha. Oh, time to just point blank it, I guess. Why did you hesitate yesterday with the new recruits?
In my 20-ish years of being in the order, there are some things I do not necessarily agree with. Which is why I am hoping that when I can take the stand to change those. However, that may not help either way.
Yes, it's not going to do much to change from within, for the system is in place specifically because of how it is set up.
Fortunately, I do not agree with the way the Lancers work in their ethics.
Hmm. Is there a lot of hazing, or is there something worse?
You see him, like, kind of look around the area. Not like suspiciously, just kind of like judging the area.
Dimitri will lean in really close to him and say, I can read lips.
He goes, the original person who brought the Lancers together was the Queen's second wife, who had a hate for the Ashen people. She believed that the Ashen people were a scourge that needed to be removed from the land.
Based.
Unfortunately, the king's first wife was Ashen herself.
So was it bias because she wasn't the first wife? Or was it an actual belief that there was something wrong with the Ashen people?
The second queen saw them as monsters. Now, that is an accurate term for the Ashen people. They are monster born.
Get emotion.
But they are just like you and I.
Of course.
The queen saw them as a scourge that had to be removed, as she saw them as a threat to the kingdom, even if they weren't.
I see. So is it this order's job to continue to persecute?
From the sketch details that I could dig up, or at least from the few people that I have met in there, their job is to hunt them down and execute them and find out where their village is.
Ah. Oh boy, genocide.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have seen them put down a child.
Yeah, no, that's a no-go. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be joining the order. And there is no escape from it?
Well, that's just the Lancers. That's not the other four.
Mm. I mean, one branch, though.
Well, there's nothing saying you cannot leave most of the orders. They're just very strict about how you can leave. For the most part, anyway. The preservers will always keep the curse. The cleansing flames will always be branded from that point on. A squire can leave at any point in time as they are not obligated to follow. The Lancers, however, from what I can glean, are in it till they die.
Hmm.
Oh, I've given you all terrible ideas now.
Hey, Kate. Hydrate. Did
Do
we
you have
ever
like
get
a
food?
little? Do you have like a little egg timer that you just use to remind people to hydrate?
Nope. You're at the whims of the whims and whimsy of my memory. Smile. I even do it during streams sometimes, like when I'm streaming. I'll just be like, oh, I'm lurking in someone's stream. It's time to go tell them to hydrate.
You're a menace.
Hehe. I've even sent people over to tell people to hydrate before. I'll be like, hey, go to this person and tell them to hydrate.
You sure you
What
want
if I'm already hydrated?
More.
Is there like a? What if I'm almost about to get water poisoning?
Well, then you shouldn't have a hydrate button.
I don't have a hydrate button.
All right, Charles
I'm not
Manson,
pushing
calm
that.
down.
I'm not pushing the hydrate button if you don't have a hydrate button.
All right,
I'm
Charles
only
Manson,
pushing what's
calm down.
available.
You gotta. Not everyone's gonna join the water cult.
Kind of cold.
The hydro homies.
That's a Reddit sub. You don't want to go there.
That did used to be what it was called.
I think it's like Hydro Bros now or something.
I can't say what it used to be called.
No, you cannot. Not on stream.
True.
He looks at Dimitri, then he looks at the other two sitting there. He goes, "Now I've only been talking to you now, but your associates. What is your thoughts?"
Do you want the honest answer or the polite answer?
He wants the polite answer.
Ooh.
He wants the
wants the
polite
polite answer.
answer.
He wants the polite answer.
I don't think it's for me. No thanks.
Good job. Just
He will look at you, give you a puzzled look, and goes, I would rather you speak the truth. You are not being prosecuted. You are not being judged.
I'm just gonna look at Dimitri again.
This guy's a cop. Don't do it.
He goes, all cards are on the table. I have told you things that would mean that I would undermine my own sect.
Told us things. I heard nothing. You spoke no words.
I'm
Also,
not-
are we gonna get service at this restaurant, or is this?
Yeah,
this a
when is our
service?
order gonna get taken?
I wanted some crab.
Some crap.
Meanwhile, Lyndon's just been sitting there actually eating food because while you were talking, a waitress did come by.
he got fish tendies, and
Ew, you got
You don't
fish
know.
tendies? That's like the most basic thing on the menu. Get some crab.
My tummy hurts. What do you want from?
Fish is gonna make it worse.
You should try this sauce. Tar.
Is that really how it's said? Can you try that again?
I mean, look at it on the menu. Tar.
they also have fish wagyu.
I want a crab. It's
I
called
lost
Joe's Crab Shack. It's already not a. It's not a shack. It's a boat. Are they gonna tell me they don't have crab here either?
They have
Which means
crab
that they-
here.
Where's the crab? He's just Lucio's just there like maybe we're dodging a bullet by not inviting these guys.
I don't know. The more times you ask, it seems like I'm sitting next to them.
You see a note on the menu. They're still trying to find the crabs in the ocean.
Well, that's just false advertising.
Yeah, why is it called Joe's Crab Shack if it's not a
It's
shack
called a
and there are no
crab shack
crabs?
because they're crabs
Who's
there.
Joe? Where's
They've
Joe? I'd
already-
like to know if this whole place is a lie.
They've already been lying to you.
How could they? I just wanted to try some crab.
They have crab. It's like no king crab.
Next time he sees a waiter, he'll flag them down and order some crab. Oh, Lucio, did you want anything to eat?
He looks down at the table. He looks kind of around. He goes, I will abstain from eating in such a low par place
Why did you invite us here then?
because many of the other people also see this as a low par place and would never come here.
Are you gonna pawn it off and say that we wanted to eat here because we wanted to eat the crab?
No, because those that are below me are only there to stab my back.
Bro, you gotta get out of there.
That's what happens when you're the third in line to take the Templars and they do not like you.
Anyway, I'm getting crab.
Joke's on you. It's just imitation crab.
This place is built on lies.
Here.
Still, friendly reminder that imitation crab is still fish.
Yeah.
You see the waiter come around.
What is that? Can we take
It's-
it with us?
No, it's the practice dummy attacking.
Can we take him with us? Will he
No.
come with us if we ask him to?
No.
Darn it.
Time to kidnap him.
You see his hands open. There's a pad and a pencil, and he goes. He speaks in your mind. He goes, "What can I get you today?"
Crab.
Crab.
It's time for
Lyndon will-
crab.
Lyndon will ask for
crab
more fish
time.
tendies.
You actually wouldn't fish tendies. I was just joking.
Well, both fish tendies, and also he's kind of curious about this crab.
Okay.
Time for crab.
Would you like that as full sandwiches or sliced.
Crab. Just give me the crab, the full crab, the whole crab.
Yes. Crab. I don't know how much clearer we can make this.
It's time for crab.
He writes full crab, underlines it 3 times, and goes, "Very well," and then walks away.
Okay, I get that big bucket.
He will say yes.
So
You want the tartar sauce?
yeah.
That can't be how it's said.
It's tartar sauce.
he's
Yeah,
he's
he's never
talking.
heard of it.
He's talking to the waiter guy. That can't be how it's said.
Tartar. Oh my god, Letty. You know what tartar is, and that's not it.
I know what tartar sauce is, but he has never seen tartar sauce.
Go
And the
back
way
here.
it's spelled, tartar.
You should see Lucia just watch you guys chant crab at the table like you're 3 years old.
Crab.
He just goes, huh. So, is there any other questions you would like to know or answer?
Or does do the orders reach exactly? If we were to say to go to another part of the continent, would they be there?
Well, a good portion of the orders are scattered about. You may find a Lancer Meyer pretty much anywhere, but you won't be able to tell they are one as they are trained to be that way.
Mm.
From my understanding, the shields will make its round to probably back to the capital and then back down the merchant city. And they traveling back anyway. I think the preservers are on their way to the merchant city as we speak now.
See.
As for the squires, they are pretty much everywhere.
Ah, yes. Scylla, do you have any questions?
Not really.
I feel like I interrogated you this whole time. You sure you don't want any crab?
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to eat such things.
They limit your
You're not allowed
diet
to eat
too?
crab?
Well, no,
They let you eat bugs, but you can't eat crabs?
who said I eat bugs?
It's literally what they eat in the city there. What else are you guys eating in there?
We don't eat bugs in this city.
What do you call a scorpion?
Oh, I mean that disgusting meat. No, we don't eat that. We eat food from
Oh, of course, because
the
you're
actual
above that,
capital.
huh?
So you're saying the people outside of that little city there, they're eating things like scorpion meat and making sure that nothing goes to waste from the monsters they're killing. But you guys are eating something special in there?
Wow, real Snowpiercer of you there, buddy.
And you won't eat crab?
Well, we do, just not this. He points to the fish tenders. That.
Well, no, I don't expect you to eat that.
He looks straight
No,
at
Lyndon did.
he looks straight at Lyndon and goes, if you join the order, you can have actual food. You know this, yes?
You mean
Yeah, I'm
actual
good.
food?
I'm
That
good
is
with the
actual
fish
food.
tendies.
If it's not in nuggy form, he doesn't want it.
Yeah,
That's just how he is.
I have a very strict palate.
Lyndon.
It's in nuggy form.
Lyndon.
Yeah.
While you're eating the tendies, you can only hear this in your head. You hear Cassiopeia is pacing.
Can I talk to her in my mind?
Yes.
That's got you in a that tiff.
Yes. That rabid five-headed dog is near.
What?
Someone,
Is it one of the ones that we brought, or is it one that got left?
it is ones that are around because there are more that are not just in the vault.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna use my Ghostwise Halfling ability to tell both Dimitri and Scylla that there's an enemy stand user nearby.
What's this? What?
Not as
Dimitri reaches up and touches the earring and says, "What is a stand?"
I say that in meme terms, but I do relay that it's the five-headed dog thing.
Have we been told about the five-headed dog thing before?
I think you heard Cassiopeia say it at some point when she was talking about being able to talk the other ones.
Gotcha.
I-
So it was whenever we were messing around with the wiretap.
Yeah.
Enemy stand user.
Dimitri's going to communicate with his hat, and he's going to ask it if he knows a more generalized location of where the other critter is.
They point to in front of you.
At the crab?
Yes, the crab. If you try and eat that crab, you will be forced into a mortal battle, a immortal battle in space against Voltron.
Eats the crab. No hesitation.
Yes, the crab.
It's right in front of me.
The person in front of you.
Lyndon?
What?
You mean Lucia?
Yes. She paces back and forth and says, "That thing disappeared almost 20 years ago and was always, how do I put this? An annoyance."
Lucia, have you ever been told that you're... Oh, wait, no. No, he wouldn't have heard that because that was Lyndon's talking.
Always barking about the higher order and stupid things of family and values. Now, she's just spouting nonsense in an angry tone.
While it's happening, Linda's just gonna end his mind. In his mind, just take Cass. Say, "Oh, anyways, thanks, Cass, for that information."
Yes, and enjoy your murder.
Dimitri's going to ask his hat what he thinks of the dog thing.
They don't particularly like the lion. But they have respect for it.
He can tell that we have things too, right?
You don't know. Are you going to play that card?
I mean, Dimitri has many cards. Magic hat, after all.
If we could detect it, then I'm sure they also detected it.
Well, then we'll wait for him to play his card first. I'm going to eat my crab.
Wait, does Scylla proc is having something since Bart's not like an entity that can interact with the real world? He's solely in her mindscape.
Yes. He does have the same proc.
Okay.
Because not every single one is the same. Like, Um, some will materialize as items of clothing if they wanted to. Some are like yours that just kind of stay in your head or manifest when actually needed. Some are like uh, lindens that will actively pop in and out whenever they want. And then you have some that just straight up will only show up in if they absolutely have to.
So like I incited Lucio earlier when he was like, "You can go ahead and speak the truth. I'm not going to hold it
Oh,
against you. This all stays here deal."
he is telling the truth. He is it. There's no like, oh, you're gonna bad mouth the crown type deal. It's just say what's on your mind. Be straight laced.
All right, then once we've eaten a little bit of our crab,
Oh, wait, wait,
Fool's
wait,
gonna look over at him.
wait. You don't get sick. Okay.
But why would I get sick?
Never tested the crab to see if it was an actual crab.
Well, I assume they brought us a whole goddamn crab.
They
You know,
didn't
like
bring
we
us
asked,
the whole crab, even though he underlined it twice.
like legs attached and everything. Anyway, about once they've eaten a little bit, she'll look over at him and. So, what you said you're third in line to head up your order. Is your order like the head of the hierarchy of all the orders?
Yes. They only respond to the king and nobody else. Not even the queen can tell them what to do.
Okay, just the king.
Yep.
So, like, what exactly, what kind of changes were you planning to make if you got to be head of the order?
Well, first of all would be to order um um proper relations with the Ashen people that are not hunting them down, similar to the first king. Even if it means taking a wife of the Ashen people to prove it.
And how okay would the average person of your order be with that? Like, is it just the leadership that isn't cool with that?
The things for a minute, there are some that believe that the Ashen people are people who should have been with us with with us from the start after relations had broken down. Others, like the Lancers and a few others among them, have the same attitude. They believe fucking cat.
It's beautiful, Morgan.
Oh
Thank
Jesus.
you.
The the others have a similar taste that they think that the Ashen people are monsters and should be treated as such.
But what about the two people ahead of you in line, the current leader and the second in command?
The current leader of the order is a very particular man. He believes that the status quo should be kept. He believes that everything should go as smoothly as possible and nothing should change. As that's how he was raised. That's how his father taught him to be raised, and that's how second king taught them to be raised. The second in line, truth, I am not sure. She's a very shrewd woman. She hides her intents well. What she does behind doors is hard to find.
What about the king? Is he just kind of he doesn't care either way and lets the order do what it wants on that front, or he's actively in support of it?
We have not seen the king himself in 40 years.
Wait, seriously?
Well, to be honest, I have not. I and many others have not seen the king. The only ones who have ever heard from the king themselves are those that are the current uh, leaders of the sect. In fact, most of the populace has not seen the king in some time either, or made appearances. They only get word of what he decrees. It is said that they visit the king in private due to what they believe is a threat to his life if he were to emerge normally.
Out of character if they're right.
True. Um, so any decree that he brings down, be it from what I've seen, they have long hours where they talk to the king. Almost a few days have been the longest I've seen, where decrees are brought down and then they are announced via a secondary party.
Well, if we're being honest, and this is all staying here, then it's kind of super fucked up that your order is just out and out committing a literal genocide. I don't think that should be allowed.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of why he's here talking to us, isn't it? Or she? I don't know what they are. Okay.
I mean, they're here talking to us because Dimitri, asked to talk to them, and they were like, "Yeah, okay."
I mean, genocide aside, they are being cordial.
Well,
He's
he is
not
at
eating.
least.
He's not eating the crab.
Yeah, that
I
is
know,
kind
An
of
order
weird.
We shouldn't
crab.
listen to him. How dare you not indulge in crab?
Man.
He only has a glass of water. All he has.
Sprinkles salt in it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yo, Vendrin, you remember that thing that we just got? Just joking. Don't do that.
Yeah, I remember it.
Don't do that.
He Steven goes, unfortunately, even I only have so much pull. I cannot stop the executioners. Can't even stop the Mire Lancers.
Then what's the point? Why try to change it from within if you don't have any influence from within?
Because he puts the glass of water down. He looks at you and goes, because once I take the lead role, I will be next to the king at all times. Peter.
So if you guys are supposed to listen to the king's orders and carry them out, wouldn't you think that the king would continue to order things to be the same?
Normally, I would also agree with you. However, I have seen the ledgers the first leader has had, and I have seen the way the second in line does her job as executioner. Many times they have stepped out of bounds.
Ah, so they're already not listening to the king? Or they're misinterpreting his orders?
That counts as a ring out.
Silence from the peanut gallery! What are you guys even eating over there?
I don't like seafood.
Well, I don't see food, so what is it?
Oh.
Okay.
Food, so I eat it.
Okay. That's enough out of you.
Smile.
I'm spreading the love of fucking pun. This party.
We've learned the one type of chaos that is
Emotional, damn it!
good for all of our characters.
Vintron's contagious.
He will then turn and he goes that that's the only way he knows how to handle it.
Ah. I can think of many other solutions. I don't think you'd like to hear them, though.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do if you get to be the head of the order and it turns out the king is the one ordering the genocide? What then?
Or you get to be the head of the order, and it turns out even the head of the order doesn't have the amount of power that you think. Or the amount of power that you have changes depending on the decisions that you're making. So going against what the people want to do, and the people want to do the genocide. Takes a
Goes,
very large crunch of the crab shell. He
You-
does not know how to
eating the
eat
shell?
crab.
Are you
He does
eating
not
the
know
whole
how to eat-
crab shell?
He doesn't know how to eat crab. He's never done it before.
I mean, I'm sure they brought us the little
Yes.
Pemberton.
Yes.
He's a kobold.
Just
got
eating
teeth.
the crab whole.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair.
Holy shit. He goes, if it comes to that, then go to war.
So violence begets violence.
I mean, do you know for sure there's enough like-minded people in the orders to outnumber the ones who are cool with genocide?
And can the common people, if they are not cool with genocide, even be able to stand up against people that have been artificially enhanced via strange magics?
Yes. Yes, they can.
Cool. This means we have to go foment some revolution everywhere we go.
Oh boy! My favorite!
Because, however, that is about as much time as I can give you at this point. I must make my leave.
Okay. You probably should forget our faces. Smile.
That's probably best for everyone if that happens. Plausible deniability and all that.
I never saw you here. I don't
Hey.
even know you. You didn't even eat any crab.
You see him get up. He will place 10 pieces of gold on the table. He goes, "This is to pay for your meal and the ones over on the table are with you."
They're kind of with us, I guess. I don't even know what they're eating over there. Are you sure this will cover
They
it?
are in the same restaurant as us.
You see him as he leaves. A couple people from other tables also follow behind him.
Ah,
Not surprised.
Yeah.
He did say he's like third in command. He's not going to go anywhere without an entourage.
He
That's
goes,
fine.
and before he leaves, he goes, "And thank you for your time, sir." Talking to you,
Sure. Sure thing.
sir.
All I did was interrogate you.
Sir, not sure, sir.
Sir. No, I heard sir. He just looked around because people don't usually call him sir. He's 3 feet tall. What are you doing? He gives him the thumbs up and takes another bite of crab.
both Lyndon and Tom have tartar sauce around their mouth and they just wave.
There are people that are sitting around you as you keep chomping on the crab, just going like, "Oh God."
It's a
Audible
power
crunch.
move.
Just audible disgust.
It's a power move.
And then he will disappear.
Well, that was certainly an interesting conversation.
Interrogation. Sure was forthcoming with information, though.
Right?
Hope he wasn't lying about anything, Smile.
I don't think he was.
I didn't check, to be honest.
He wants us to fix his order for him, so of course he's going to be as honest as possible.
I don't think that's our job, to be honest. I mean, the 10 gold was kind of nice. I think this is more than the food was worth. Crab was a little crunchy.
You
Did you try opening it?
Yeah. That's what the bite was for, Smile.
What? No, you do this and then the crack and then you eat it.
Oh. So much more
Yeah.
efficient to just bite it, though.
Scylla hasn't been using the tongs, but she's been like with her bare hands breaking open the legs and sucking the meat out.
AC Scylla gets it.
Too bad I don't have a positive strength stat, whatever that means.
Yeah, that's what the tongs are for.
He's just been biting them. That's what teeth are for.
This is true.
The meat is good.
It is.
you after you guys are done eating and you're about to leave, you see the bill. 10 gold was the right amount to give you.
Wow, crab is expensive.
Oh. You wouldn't think it since we're literally right by the ocean and there's like billions of crabs in there.
Gentrification.
Yeah,
Damn.
especially for a food you have to work so hard to get at.
Those damn hipsters.
You see, it'd be one thing if they were having to do a lot of work for one crab, but they are doing one work for many crab. And they are abundant and easy to deliver.
It's a crab shortage.
That's not our problem. Maybe they should be better crab fishers.
Maybe they should own a restaurant that's not called Joe's Crab Shack.
Yeah.
It's almost like if you advertise yourself as being the place for crab, you should have crab at a reasonable price.
Or they're just that good at crab.
I don't know. This was good crab, but it wasn't amazing.
The crab was kind of mid.
Yeah, how are you going to build a business model over a scarcity? Looks at capitalism.
Eventually, it's going to be only the rich that can eat here, and they won't want to. Look at the place. They call it a shack, and it's in a boat.
And we didn't even need a reservation.
Nope, we just walked right in.
We just got it like that.
Yeah, I guess I kind of do just kind of walk in. I haven't been stopped yet.
been working.
All right.
Well, we're not being run out of town, so I'm gonna count this as a win.
Hey, and we got lots and lots and lots of information. I have written
Yeah.
in my notes the Lancers are committing a genocide. Oopsies.
You also know that there are ashen people amongst you.
Among us?
I said amongst, not among.
Monks, what are they doing here?
We got
I'm
one
right
in our
here.
party, Goober.
I've been here the whole time.
You're not a monk. You're a
What
Leonin.
the fuck do you think I am?
A Leonin.
What do you think a monk is?
A fish.
How do you know what? There's a fish that's called a monkfish.
Well, don't you remember the flying monkfish from back home?
I do not.
Oh, well, you didn't live in Prague, so that makes sense.
Why does Prague have flying monkfish?
Why
It's got
is
like that.
why is the entirety of Otaga built into a dragon skull?
Well,
Because
obviously, they
metal-
got a dragon the whole theme going on. Come on, ask a difficult question. Come on, thematically speaking.
I mean,
Plus,
if you had
if
the
you were able
opportunity to
to.
build your city into a dragon skull, wouldn't you?
Same brain cell.
No, it doesn't sound practical.
Yeah, well, you're from Prague, so.
Damn.
No, you're from Otaga.
Yes, that's 2 against 1. And I think even Teeny would probably back us up on that if she were talking. I think she's asleep.
I
Yeah,
w-
you've been
I
doing that.
I will point out that this entire time, Aku Aku is actually eating all of her food.
Doesn't even have any hands.
He does when he's controlling her body.
Oh dear. Poor Teeny.
I mean, it's not like she can eat it.
She didn't ask for this.
There is tartar sauce hanging from Aku Aku's little goatee. There's a bib around Teeny's neck.
But should we do something about that? The wiretap is making a scene.
I'm sure they're fine. Plus, they're not at our table.
You're right. They're not at our table.
You guys finish your meal and you make your way back to the hotel. In the crisp night, you get a nice little sea breeze. It's nice out. Nice walk. And you go home and you go back to your home with your bellies full.
Hooray! Full of crab.
Whether or not one of you throws up poop.
Also, I like to imagine sitting in that chair so looked like the rock in like a kindergartner's chair. Because clearly that restaurant was aimed towards small clientele.
It was fit for all of them. I just can't make the map any bigger without fucking it up. We'll go to their
Wait, then is Lucio a small or a medium-sized person?
He is a medium-sized person.
Okay.
Dimitri's going to tell Lion-O about his day even though Lion-O was there.
Lionel will make gestures of joy, sadness, and shock with his eyelids.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Did Lion-O get seen sick?
No,
Ah, sick! I wouldn't even want to know how that would work.
it's a floating eyeball.
Yeah, it would suck if you got sick as a floating eyeball.
But you guys make it back, you get settled in, and that's what we'll call it.
Neat.
Hooray!
That'll be it for tonight. Tomorrow or Saturday, we will play more Elden Ring or continue Wulong. We'll see how that goes, as we are going to get storms. Just be safe. And then Sunday, we'll have the next episode of Cyberpunk as we continue on to the job as the game is run by Cade. Outside of that, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for having up the background and just enjoying it all together. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good morning wherever you are. Be safe. Be excellent. And we will see you tomorrow or Saturday. Good night.